Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm having a seafood boil right along with some ramen on the side. And I'm going to do the carbonara sauce on the noodles. Today I have some shrimp, corn, sausage, eggs, potatoes, and snow crab legs. Lemons, and I have a little sauce over here that I made. A little special sauce. I have a bottle of water because I'm gonna need water for this. Even though they said activated all that, don't drink no milk. Drink milk. I don't want to be in the bathroom, so I'm gonna drink what makes me happy. What it in my mind, mentally, what it makes me think that it's gonna be best for me. I'm gonna say water. Even though I know milk works a little better, I just don't want to be in the bathroom all day. That's it, and that's all. All right, y'all, I'm about to start off with a prayer, then I'm going to dig in. Amen and amen again. All right, let's see what we're going to start off with first. I'm going to put some of this sauce on these noodles. We got some cucumbers up here, too. I got chopsticks and I got a fork, just in case I get tired of the chopsticks. They won't let me get as much as I want when I want it, you know? The crab leg a little bit. Let's see. Whew. Gotta do a thumbnail. Y'all see your girl got her curlers in, all that, because I don't want my hair to, it's so hot now, I don't want my hair to be just poofy all over the place. So I got my curlers in. Anyway, y'all, do a thumbnail. Alright. I don't know which one I'm going to use, but one of them will work. Okay. Anyway, I do have a little story time for you guys, and it's off of Evil Lives Here. That's one of my go-to shows right now. I'm into it, really into it. Your girl learned how to use these chopsticks. Okay, let me tell y'all something funny. Last night I was recording videos, and one of the videos that I recorded, I didn't record it. I only recorded bits and pieces. I thought I pushed the record button to record everything, and was never recording myself. Only certain parts were showing. I messed that all up. Put some sauce in here. I'm gonna put my egg in here. This sauce is a little spicy. For the people in the back that want to know. Kind of sweet and spicy. Not too sweet, but it's good. The potatoes. Put a potato in here. Yeah, I didn't record it. Thought I was doing something. Ain't do a damn thing. Large pot. Ain't doing a damn thing, like I said. Good. Y'all got a zapper. For size. Electric zapper looks like a tennis racket. Them babies be burning. Every time somebody opens the door, it seems like some. That's what I get. But anywho, let me get into the story. Time to tell y'all what happened. From Evil Lips here. I got this lady named Victoria. She had a husband. Basically, she was sleeping with an enemy that she didn't even know. He was like, when they first met, you know how you do in romantic stages, like y'all having your best time of your life in the beginning. It's like a fairy tale to her. Then having a house, big house, the kids, you know. They was doing the same thing. So one day, James asked Victoria. He ended up going to class. He went to the military. He had to do a training. So once he got done his military training and he came back home, she said he started acting a little different. And one day he asked her, can he tie her up? Like he was watching strange movies, like he was doing all kind of stuff. Do like kind of like a bondage thing. She said, of course, it was her husband, so she was like, all right, if they don't do it here, he gonna do it somewhere else. So she went and let him tie her up, all that stuff. He put cuffs on her behind her with her hands, tied it to the bed, her mouth covered, everything. But he ended up stopping because that wasn't excitement enough for him. So she was like, what is wrong with him? Like, what's going on? So they started getting in their neighborhood, women getting someone breaking into their homes, and then they would tie them up and do the same thing he basically did to his wife. And then he would apologize after it was all over with, after he raped him and do whatever he was going to do to him. He apologized. So, he actually never really killed nobody. But he killed them mentally. It started happening more often. More and more often. One day, Victoria's husband, James, came home and was like, make sure you keep the doors locked, because there's someone out there breaking into women's homes and tying them up, doing all this and that. Victoria was thinking, like, they doing the same thing that my husband tried to do to me. And she started like thinking like, I don't know, something is wrong here. So she ended up asking, what is going on? What is going on? She knows something is wrong. First he's, no, nothing wrong. Then one day, the cops came. She came home, the cops was at her house, searching her home. And they started asking her questions once she came home. And she was confused, of course, because she don't know what's going on. And we told her, we think your husband has something to do with these break-ins. because we call him at a 50-something-year-old lady's house. He can do her window. He's being a whole people's time.
Who the fuck is here? You come to my motherfucking house. I got something for you, rabbit motherfuckers.
So once they call him doing that, they arrest him. And they start asking her, do he own any weapons? She said, yes, he owned weapons. So the detectives looked at each other like, because he done lied to them and told them that he didn't own any weapons. But his wife just verified he did. Which I guess he was using a weapon when he was breaking in their house. So, once she got all this information, she knew he was already acting weird, stuff he was doing to her. She kind of like, this has to be him. So, she started asking him questions. Like, alright, what's this you? Are you going to these women's houses? He came out and told her the truth. And she was like, well, you could do that to me. Tie me up. Basically trying to save her husband, her marriage, whatever. And he did to her. And then he said, there's no excitement here. Because you're allowing, and you know, you want it like, I know you. He said, there's no fear on you.
It's me.
Excuse me. He liked for these women to be in total fear of him when he was doing this. She knew that there was something wrong with him after that. And once the DNA evidence, all that stuff started coming back, he was placed in jail for a while. She was happy about that because she didn't want him to hurt anybody else. Bad kids, reputation. People now looking at her sideways like he's still with this rapist. And she no longer wanted him. She wanted to be with him because she didn't want him to hurt nobody else. He was a true maniac. I didn't care about nobody but his needs. But they said he been going. Then she got introduced to the family. Once they got introduced to the family, hold on, somebody's here. That's my son pulling in. But once they got introduced to the family, she really started talking to the family. They started telling her, not introduced, but once she got around them, when he was, you know, going to court and stuff, they told her, well, he was doing this since he was younger. He had actually been molesting one of the cousins for a while. And everybody tried to sweep it under the rug. And she even went to his mother and father, his mother, and told her the evidence that she found with the ropes and the tape on his car and all that. And his mom was like, all right, give it to me, I'm gonna talk to his father. His mother or father never did none because they already knew what type of person he was and what he was doing. He was doing it since a kid. And they finally started telling her. She was like, oh no. She wanted to divorce him. Nothing else to do with him. Like, who wants to go through that? He was like a maniac. once this all happened. He was fed up. Like, whatever happens to him, he deserves it. He ended up finally talking and telling him he know at least about 15 women that he did this to. But they was thinking it was 30 because there was 30 other women who couldn't identify him. There was 15 other women who couldn't identify him. So it was about 30 total. So that was it. And that was all. That was in the mail? You had ordered stuff? They ended up giving him 99 years. 99 years. Which he deserved, but one of the detectives told his wife, you do know one day he'll be home because he had eligibility of parole. And she said she tried to go to every here and make sure he don't get home so he can't touch nobody else. At all. That was that crazy story I want to tell y'all. Some evil lives here. Sometimes people are so evil. They just keep sending you that. Don't worry about it. This is so good. That's so good. Anyway, y'all, I think I ate enough. I didn't get the water. It's a good thing. I'd have been full. Anyway, y'all, I'm back in this video. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on those post notifications so you know when your girl uploads next video. Until next time, see ya.